All right, first pitch coming up. Here is Marcus Semien. And that's how this game gets started. Inside, almost got him. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The Braves are looking very strong so far this season. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. And he chases that one below the zone. Schwellenbach with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Draws the walk there.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
On a second, they get one. What a double play that was. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. First pitch swinging. Manaea, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now on Acuna. Got him swinging. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Anthony Santander. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there. We played back in Atlanta Truist Park, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Just missed. Lindor with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
That one misses. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. Out to short, corner. Fires to first in time.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and the count is 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right. No score here in the second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down. That
Ball
one
three.
just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment.
Nope.
If he keeps
That's
it down,
inside.
it's just so tough to put wood on.
Brett Beatty, the next to hit, takes ball one. Close
That's a
one,
ball.
doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And
Ball,
a
that's
curve
outside.
misses outside. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Swing and a miss. He goes down looking. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Anthony Santander. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And he swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Outside with a breaking ball. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
First offering. Runner goes.
Outside.
Pitch outside. Throw to second. And save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
This one in the air, center field. Robert in position, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th.
Here's Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
That to right. And that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Back at Truist Park, and stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr. On the ground, right side. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one lifted to left. Chisholm moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's Marcus Semien.
That's out.
Tied up here in the early going. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it. And then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Riley under it. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Foul ball there.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
McKinstry takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. That one fouled off.
And that's the mental part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and he probably feels like he has the chance to finish this one out.
Comes up empty. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Austin Riley goes deep. His 11th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the third. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely. Blasted out of this ballpark.
And that one hammered way back there. And it is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. Albies in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
This to center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there. New inning getting started. So now here's the Mets DH, Bo Bichette. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second with nobody out.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Man at second.
Ball, that's down.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe, and it's now a 2-run game. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ball, that's just
Well, I would
out.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
So a walk. Puts runners at first and second. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-3. Next to hit, Jonah Heim. That one pulled foul. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block.
Swing at him. That's a strikeout. They limit the. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Robert on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Down in order. Back here in Atlanta, Marcus Semien is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
1 up, 1 down.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes 1 swing to get back on track.
And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Bo.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man at second. Rips that one to right. He's got it. Ronnie tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. And that drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's the 3rd out. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Ball, that's high.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert gets under it. And there's one away. Swings through that. Action in the Mets bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And that one in the air center field. 2 away now. Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 2. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Nope.
Swing and a chopper. Horner slings to first in time.
Ball, that's out.
The Mets trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Comes up empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Inside ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground, Riley. And the inning is over. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Austin Riley. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Here's the 0-2. And the sweep. Is off the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Backed off the plate that time. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Popped up. Vientos under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 6.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 51, Alex.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Now one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's ball 2.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. High fly ball, right field. Acuna on his way over, and there's one down.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouled off down the right side.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
There's a line drive to left field, and he can't make the play.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Soto scores. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Nope.
That one missed. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Here comes the throw. Safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead. Brett Beatty, the next to hit. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to separate.
On strike. ends the inning.
For the Mets.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Daniel Nunez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Now
Inside,
1-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Quick move to first. Horner back in on a dive.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way.
Horner on the go. That's in for a strike.
He's in there. He's safe.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
This to third, Baden. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, this offense is lifted to a lead with plenty. You've hit so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Acuna settles under it. And there's one down. Luis Robert now.
Ball inside.
That one to first. Olsen handles the chance. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball 1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air, left field. That is that. Down in order. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Here is Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the ninth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Marcus Semien.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Throw to first in time.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Inside, ball 2.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the
Ball
ninth.
3.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. Here comes the manager. New pitcher for the Braves, Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right through there for a strike.
Here you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went around. Ruled a swing. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's even up. Now one missed. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. In the dirt. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking. That ends the inning as they squander. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Next offering way off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One-run game, bottom 9. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Substitution being made at first. Braves going with a pinch runner. Roger Batista looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Vientos. He takes it on his own, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And you know, this righty's got to be worried about one swing ending the game.
Wow, he actually said it this time. Normally, you kind of dance around it.
One away with a runner at third, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air out to center. Fires to the plate. And he's saved. Tie ball game.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the box.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. The 0-1. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was running right there. So good job of quickly getting the pitch to the catcher. And the catcher with good footwork, really good throw on the money. Gets the base runner, and they cut off that would-be base stealer.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Wow! Ball game!
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6